Hi there, wonderful cupcake. Artificial intelligence has been speculated on by just about everybody. Many people believe it will be the next alt season mania. And I've said, yes, possible. However, we first need a product. We need somebody to actually produce something besides cartoon boobies. We got to actually make something that can inspire retailer imagination. I figured it out what it needs to be. Have a listen. In the future, artificial intelligence will help launch crypto to new heights. Here we go. Because it will allow anybody to make a website and a crypto utility token without the need to hire developers. Because that's the most important cost right now. So many of us are full of ideas, but we don't have any developer skills. We don't know how to read code. We don't want to hire 18 Indian dudes to come and code it out. Like, I have no idea, is that Indian dude putting a backdoor to stealing my password keys? By the way, this actually happened, and I'm not making this up. There were crypto projects in 2021 where they hired, I'm not joking, it was some dudes from India, and they left the back door in there. And then they just rugged the project later on. I'm not making this up, this is actually true. And when it happened, I remember reading it and thinking, oh my God, that was my biggest fear, because the people who hired them don't know how to read code. So this is an important part. So here we go. Imagine talking to an AI with your own ideas, and then it creates the website for you, the crypto wallet plugin, and Solidity coded ERC20 for you. So Solidity is the Ethereum code for EVM. That's the coding language. And ERC20 is obviously the token on Ethereum. This is a possibility. Imagine talking to an AI, say, look, I want to build a website, make it look like a square, just put a few buttons on there, make me some sort of design, and you talk to it. You get the website out, and you say, I want you to please make a MetaMask plugin for it. And then you can also say to it, I want you to basically mint people NFTs in the code if they give me 5 USDT. So they give me $5, they get USDT to a code, and they can access the member section. Bang. And make it for you. And then you can decide the content you want to put in the member section. Do you want to put photos of yourself? Photos of your fluffy slippers? Do you want to put articles? Maybe different mediums that you like to share? Maybe you have poems you like to write from time to time? Maybe you want to take a picture of your pointy elbows, right? Just a picture of one of your elbows and say, hey, pay another 5 USDT, you get the other one. This is soon to become a reality. So this is not even making it up. It is happening super fast. So Chat-GPT, recently, they already launched the code interpreter. This has happened a bit of a while ago. I'm here telling it to you now because it's actually moving faster than I thought. So this happened quite a while ago, but I'm here just to share with you, and just so we can keep reminding ourselves over time what to look for. Because when these news comes out, it doesn't matter whether it's January, February this year, or in 2022, who cares? You have to be reminded of it constantly so we know to look out for it. So ChatGPT has a code interpreter. You can talk to it, and it can talk to you about code, and it can do stuff for you. It even checks for bugs, and it corrects itself. So Mr. Dipcatcher here, he tested it on Pulse Chain Bridge money coming in and coming out for the month of June. That's what he did, and it's actually fantastic. Look at this. I'm using the new code interpreter in ChatGPT to do some analysis on the Pulse Chain Bridge. I'm shocked at how effective it is. It even detects bugs in its own code and automatically resolves it. Truly amazing. Stand by for the full analysis. I remember when he was posting this, and I was thinking there, wow, cool, can't wait to see what it is. I had no idea that my mind was about to be blown. Okay, so your mind is about to be blown with what it was able to do. But, of course, let's read next to see what I said. So even if we have all this code, even if you can do ChatGPT, AI can launch your website, do a data plugin, it seems like this is a holy grail, but it's not. It's not a holy grail. The holy grail means it's like the be all and end all, the final thing we're looking for to make everyone rich, right? It's because crypto is all about Metcalfe's law. So I continue. You still need to figure out a way to do marketing and bring adoption to your website and your token use case. So you can sit here and yes, you can tell your AI, please make me a code. I want to have these features, add this and add that. But it doesn't matter. No one wants to use, why would anyone use your coin? You need to bring people to your website. You have to bring the adoption. That's the most important part. That's actually the market telling us what's most important is not the code. It's the community. The community is the asset. If only you had a friend, thank you very much, like, subscribe, press the bell button and all. If only you had a friend who told you so many times, you can actually look it up. Community is the asset. I wonder how many search results we appear. Wow, oh my God, look at these search results. This is telling you whenever I say community is the asset, there's actually AI here using the reading part, the speech algorithm. Look at this. Community is the asset. Look how many times I've mentioned it to you. Wow, 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 wow. All for free. Thank you very much. So it's community is the asset, not the code, based off network effects. And if you are new, welcome, friends. As a very quick reminder, why is it? It's because the market knows you can copy any single code. It can do that. So it gives most of its value as 0. But what you can't copy is 1 million people. So how the market values the network is it imagines you have a large megaphone and you are yelling into a house. And there's a cute house here with a chimney and there are 1 million people in this house. Let's say it's the Pulse Chain community or the Bitcoin community or Ethereum or Doge, whatever it is, Kim Kardashian fans, Kanye West fans. If you get a megaphone and you yell loud enough, you can sell them anything. You can direct them anywhere. You can say, use this payment solution. Buy these fluffy slippers. Do you like cucumbers? $2 a kilo. You can sell them anything. The collective mindset of the market understands this. That's why crypto goes parabolic. But you never learned this. This is why it's super important to pay attention. Most people think if you have super complex, efficient code, it gets you somewhere. It doesn't get you anywhere. It can be copy-pasted, but you can't copy-paste a group of people. You can't copy-paste the network. You are my friend. They can't copy-paste that either. So even though you have this AI, we're making moves. It's moving forward. We still need to do some sort of marketing value proposition to actually push the token value, the website, whatever it is you've created, to push it up. But here's the thing, it's going to allow more people to do it. It's going to allow more access. And I'm going to show you how this happened in the future, in the past, so we can see what happens in the future. So I'm going to show you what's happened in the past, friends. So when Bitcoin was first made, okay, because I'm going to show you what Mr. Dipcatcher ended up doing. It's fantastic, okay? So what happened in the past was Bitcoin was launched, and now it was an open canvas. I want you to remember this word, open canvas, all right? I always will keep using this word through every single cycle iteration because the blue chips, the big mind-blowing retailer capture imagination, that type of giant growth, it's all about the open canvas principle. Did somebody make something that is like a giant blank paper and you have a pen and you can draw anything you want? Open canvas. Bitcoin was launched. It was open canvas. Why? Anybody in the world, and there's going to be a cute little world emoji. Anybody in the world, and we're going to put Australia in the middle of the world here, right here. So, so anybody in the world could send money to each other. Mind blowing. Anybody can send money to each other across the world for any reason, of any value. You can do a service for me anywhere. You can accept payments from me. People's minds blew. That's why the network effect kept growing. They're like, wow, open canvas. What happened next? The Ethereum cycle came. In 2015, 2016, we have an open canvas again. It was called Ethereum. Maybe you've heard of it. Have you heard of a little coin called Ethereum? I'd like you to answer that for me. Ethereum came and allowed anybody to launch an ERC20. Once again, open canvas. Any person could launch any coin. Dentist coin, dragon chain. Not making these up, by the way. They're real coins. Okay, yes. Coin for absolutely any reason. And they did make it. And they're all scams and grifts. But it was open canvas. And yes, in the midst of all that turmoil, we got some beautiful, great creations. We had to go through 999,000 trash to get one gem. That's just how life works. So when you're looking through this, you got to remember, open canvas. Bitcoin had an open canvas. Ethereum had an open canvas. But what about the cycle after that? There were actually 2 coins that came here, friends. There was Uniswap and there was ChainLink. You know, Uniswap and ChainLink allowed the next open canvas. It was DeFi now. DeFi. So Uniswap because obviously I have Link, I'm a bit biased, but I'll just let you know, Uniswap was actually the real open canvas. Because Uniswap, we're going to put a cute little unicorn here. Uniswap allowed any person to launch any token asset decentralized. Anybody could launch it, create the token, and trade with anybody else. You see open canvas? So even though there's no liquidity for my poop coin and your poop coin, because both our poop coins are linked with Ethereum, we could trade with each other on Uniswap. It would hop from pool to pool and it would charge us the fee and we'll be able to exchange assets. Open canvas. You notice that? 1, 2, 3. So what's going to happen in the fourth one? I don't know what comes in the next one. Maybe there's another open canvas, another Bluechip idea. But when it comes to AI, maybe someone out there creates an open canvas type of idea for AI. Now, I don't know how far we are. We might be so early. This might be taking a while to flesh itself out. Because Mr. Dipcatcher, Mr. Dipcatcher, he was able to do some absolutely crazy analysis. This is what blew my mind. So I here summarize Mr. Dipcatcher's information here. He was able to, this was for the month of June, he was able to show, so this is the crazy part. I thought he did this himself. Right. So the top chart is the monthly outflows and inflows per day for Pulse Chain during this period when I took this screenshot back in July. Okay, so back here, you can see the reds are the outflows on the day, the greens are the inflow. And he also did a deeper analysis on this too. He also showed these are the composite of the day. So you can see DAI, HEX, USDC, how much in or out. I have green arrows here to show you big inflows. The red were the outflows. You have wrapped Bitcoin leaving on this specific day. This was 8th of July. Crazy. Now, I thought Mr. Dipcatcher did this all himself because he's a big smarty brain. Actually, what he says is he used Chat-GPT to do all of this, which blew my mind. He says, I created this analysis using the new Chat-GPT code interpreter tool. This would have taken me probably a full day to do on my own. He even gave the prompt. He gave the CSV file, the transactions. He says, here's the address. And he says, hey, what are some insights about the inflows and outflows? He says, here are the coins. He even told it, I want USDT to be green. I want USDC to be blue, DAI to be yellow. He even told it the colors. As you can see, I even had typos in my prompt, which it wasn't stumped by. Wow. ChatGPT can do that. It's interpreting code and spitting you out data analysis. And when we look back at it, I know this is something simple starting now, but look how fast it's moving. We were just analyzing 30 days of Pulse Chain bridge activity, but it was crazy. It took blockchain data. You said, hey, take this data out and tell me something interesting. And it was able to do it. Wow. So now we have to speculate. What comes next? Well, we don't specifically know once again. I just think in the future, someone's going to make some sort of big canvas. Someone's going to make some sort of like turbo accessible super application where you just talk to it as an AI. And if you are dedicated, if you want, you can groom it. You can mix and match different terms. You can talk to it and you can spend a lot of time by yourself and you can start to form your creations because the robot is working for you. Back in the day, you needed to hire an artist to make a website for you. Now they have website building tools. You also, right now, you need to hire Solidity devs, people who know how to code. You need to hire them to check code and to do all these things and work with the blockchain. Costs money. But what if we can get an AI just to do all of these? This is probably what's happening. So you'll be able to have a website in the future plus crypto wallet plugin, we'll call it Web3 wallet plugin. This is what you really need, right? A website plus a Web3 plugin. This is the Holy Grail, really, the combination. But it's not so fast. So yes, we're probably going to see all the scammers are going to make 100,000 plus poop coins. This is 100% guaranteed. When this open canvas season comes, it's going to be absolutely crazy. Except we would like to now think in our mind, what the hell do we buy? We got no idea. But if you're a creative person, if you're dedicated, you might be able to whip something up cool. You might be able to tell the AI, make a program and grab the Twitter API and grab the YouTube API. And I want you to make a database of patterns And whoever watches maybe the Bitcoin and Ethereum price chart, whoever is viewing them, start making a tracker for them, for example, where you like want to get the stuff that they like. You want to put it all in one place. You might even be able to tell the AI, make me a program where if people put in their Web3 wallet, it will then look at the coins that they buy and it will give you news based off the highest USD value in your wallet. Wouldn't that be fantastic? So if it connected your wallet, it says like, oh wow, this person's got 50% Ethereum. We better show him the Ethereum news, the macro news. If this person had like, 12% ChainLink, maybe we've got to show him the ChainLink news. What a cool idea that would be. But also, wouldn't it be funny if another AI says, hey, there's another dude says, hey, steal that other AI's information. It's crazy. I don't know how all of this is going to work. But you can start to see, you can make some stuff. So I already just gave you this idea. But I can't code anything myself. But I can talk to an AI. If you know how to talk to an AI, you can do it. You can start to see how now that the canvas is opening here, you can do a lot of things. But of course, all of these, they're worth nothing without the community, right? We've got to remember again, community is the asset. Because I can tell the AI, hey, make this tracker, open up someone's wallet, and if they do, I want you to prompt them and like give them recommended news feeds for Twitter and YouTube. I want you to subscribe them to certain channels. I want you to do X, Y, Z. But the problem is, who's going to find out about my AI program? And where am I even going to sell it? That's another crazy thing. Will I be able to link it on Twitter? That'd be cool. Would you be able to link it on Facebook, on Instagram? Perhaps those websites are going to want to do their own ones. Maybe they'll have their own plugin. Maybe they'll have their own AI. Maybe they don't want you to put your own one there. You have to go to your own website. So now it's in a tough situation now. Why would they let you put your plugin on the Twitter website? They'd probably be like, no. You're going to connect to our plugin. You're going to pay us, Twitter, the company, or us, YouTube, the company, Google. You're going to pay us $5 or $10 USDT per month, and we'll track you and we'll give you the recommendations. That's most likely how it's going to turn out to be because it's going to be super competitive. So, but the good thing is we might be able to get into something early, but we just need somebody to think of a good idea. If we're able to invest in somebody that can make a tool like this, wouldn't that be fantastic? But this thing has to be really larger than life because right now we're a bit ahead of the game. So you've now learned, right? Open canvas. So this open canvas. This is the principle I'm going to be using every single time. Whenever someone throws to me, is this going to be the bull market narrative? Well, I'm going to think, is it an open canvas? So yes, look, I love ChainLink. It was a 2021 story. Not even 2021, the previous DeFi story. It's great, but it's not going to change the game again. It's changing the game over time, but not the new leap effect. Same as Bitcoin and Ethereum, they've had their heyday. What about something like other coins? Of course, people say Doge is going to resurge, SHIB is going to resurge, Pulse Chain is going to resurge. No, you haven't invented anything there. Be honest with yourself. You have not created something there. You've tweaked things better. The example I use is, yes, you've put an air conditioner in a car, but you did not make the car. The dude who made the car, that's the killer. But you know what? The guy who's installing air conditioners in cars, they can make a lot of money. So I'm not saying to just disregard everything. I'm just trying to keep us with a sharp mind to see what can come next. Because if we are able to get into any of these narratives early, you only need a bit. And at least we'll be able to sniff it out. We'll be able to tell who's on the right path and who's not. Don't forget, there are like over 13 different paths that this next bull market can take. And it's also possible that we don't even get a new open canvas. We don't even get a new Bluechip for 2024. It's totally possible. Yes, we've had them in every single halvening year, 2012, 16, and 20. Yes, we have had them, but what if we don't get it in the next cycle? Maybe that's our cue. That could be our top signal. The fact that we don't have an open canvas, we're like, wait a minute. We haven't actually invented everything. Why is the crypto market going up so much? Just because people believe in a cycle, but we haven't invented anything. So you never know. That might be our divergence, right? You know how there's RSI divergences? That might be our divergence where the price is going up, but the fundamentals aren't that strong. You have to be very intellectually honest with yourself and the market to think, hey, do we even deserve to be up here? Because at the end of the day, friends, this is the truth that I'm telling you. What's everybody going to be telling us? They're going to be telling us, no, screw your open canvas idea because they're printing money and rates are going down and the money printer and the deficit. That's what people are going to be saying. But we know that's not actually what drives crypto up. That's an undertone, but that's not actually the real reason why we're generating value. You can't just say, oh, well, turn the money printers on, everything's going to be invented. We know that's not the truth. Just because the money printers are on doesn't mean we make more stuff. It's just you're incentivized to make more stuff. That's all. And of course, you are loved and appreciated. Thank you very much, friends. Tell mum and dad that they are loved and appreciated too. And tell them, don't forget, this open canvas ID might come in handy for us in 2024, 2025, and all the years beyond. Whether prices go negative or to the moon, we're still going to be friends. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. I'm going to catch you in the next one.